Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Today, I would like to have a conversation about how to develop resilience and stay strong during tough time. Life can bring
Sure.
challenges, setbacks, stress, and unexpected situations. I want to understand how people can cope these experiences in a healthy and positive way. My first question is, what exactly is resilience and why is it important during difficult times?
Hmm. Good question. Resilience is hmm. That's an excellent question. It's basically the ability to recover, adapt, and keep moving forward, even when life gets. And it's important because it helps people avoid getting stuck in despair or feeling powerless. Instead, it gives gives you a sense of agency, like I can handle this.
Is resilience something people are naturally born with, or can anyone develop it?
Absolutely, it's something you can develop. Some people might naturally more optimistic, sure, but resilience is like a muscle. You build it by practicing skills like reframing negative thoughts of people who support you and taking small, manageable steps through problems. Over time, those little habits really add up.
What are some common reasons people struggle to stay strong when facing challenges?
One big reason is feeling alone, like they can't talk about it. Another is believing that struggling means weakness. And honestly, chronic stress just wears people down. Sometimes it's past experiences too, making them doubt themselves when new challenges show up.
How can someone stay positive when everything seems to be going wrong?
Mindset shapes everything. If you think, I can't handle this, your body and emotions kind of follow that. But if you shift to, okay, this is hard, but I'll try one small step, it changes your stress response and opens up more options. Mindset won't erase the problem, but it make a huge difference in how heavy or manageable it feels.
How important is self care when trying to build resilience?
Focus, no worries. Staying positive doesn't mean denying the pain. It means noticing what's still within your control. So things like setting tiny achievable goals, keeping routines when possible, asking for help when you need it, and giving yourself permission to rest. Positivity isn't a permanent grin, it's more a steady, practical hope. You chill and still choose a next step. And when things do go wrong again, you treat it as feedback, not on you.
How can getting small goals help someone get through a difficult period?
Let me check. Feeling overwhelmed is common, so first, acknowledge it. Then, break things into smaller, doable pieces. Focus on one action today, take care of basic things like sleep and meals, and don't carry it alone. Talk with someone you trust. Or if it's heavy and lasting, consider a counselor or other mental health professional. Asking for help isn't weakness, it's a sign of strength. Very. Without self care, you're basically trying to drive a car with no fuel. Simple stuff: sleep, decent food, movement, a bit of quiet time. Those things keep your body and brain ready to cope. Resilience isn't just mental toughness, it's maintained by yourself. That care actually is what lets you recover and keep moving. Take it one day at a time. Shrink tasks, protect the basics like sleep and meals, let others support you, and keep a realistic, hopeful frame. Remind yourself this is a season, not your forever. And if it starts to feel unmanageable, Reaching out to friends or professionals can make the path less lonely.
Why is it important to have supportive friends, family, or other people around us?
Because connection buffers stress. People remind us we're not alone, help us see options we miss, lend perspective, and sometimes just until the wave passes. That support makes hard things more navigable and reminds us we're still connected.
How can someone learn from a failure or setback instead of becoming discouraged by them?
Treat setbacks as data, not identity. Ask, what exactly didn't work here? And what small tweak could I try? Write down the lesson. Then plan one experiment to test next time. Talk it through with someone you trust so it becomes a story of learning, not a verdict. Over time, that mindset turns failure into feedback and keeps you moving, not stuck.
What should a person do when they lose motivation and feel like giving up?
Start tiny, like commit to one thing you can do in the next 10 minutes. Even something super small, like a short walk or washing one dish. That little win can spark momentum. And if energy is just not there, it's okay to rest without quitting. Say, I'm pausing, not giving up. And if that stuck feeling drags on, check in with someone you trust or a counselor. Motivation often returns after action or after honest rest. Honestly, it's less about the dishes and more about proving to yourself you can still do things. Small, concrete actions can, okay? Small, concrete actions can give a sense of order again. It's not a magic fix, but those tiny wins rebuild agency, which often brings motivation back little by little.
How can someone become emotionally stronger without ignoring or suppressing their feelings?
Let me check. That's a really important question. Emotional strength means allowing yourself to feel the disappointment, but not let it steer your whole life. You focus on what's in your control, build habits that support you, keep realistic hope, and draw energy from healthy connections. Over time, each challenge you face, reflect on, and learn from adds to your resilience. It's less about never struggling and more about moving forward, even when it's hard.
What are some daily habits that can gradually build resilience?
Try small, a quick morning check in like, what's one thing I can do today? A bit of movement, regular sleep, brief breathing breaks, checking in with one supportive person, and a quick evening note about what you handled that day. Tiny patterns practiced tend to stack into real resilience over time.
Can difficult experiences actually make a person stronger? If so, how?
Yeah, let me think. Yes, absolutely. Difficult times can actually some of life's best teachers. If we slow down enough to reflect on what they're showing us, like where we need patience, what we value, how we'd like to show up next time. Growth doesn't always feel like growth in the moment, but with some time and reflection, plus a bit of persistence and support, many people come out more resilient, more empathetic, and honestly more self aware.
Finally, if you could give someone three pieces of advice for staying strong during tough time,
Mhm.
what would they
First,
be?
Sure. First, protect the basics: sleep, food, rest. Second, take one small action each day, something doable that reminds you you can. And third, stay connected. Talk to people who lift you up or seek a counselor if it's heavy. Small steps, steady care, and human connection, the core of getting through tough times.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for this insightful discussion. You are helping many.
Take care of yourself.
Take care. Allah Hafiz.